Hey, good morning. It's us. We're back. I am Dr. Wilhelmina, and with me is
Hey everybody, it's Felicia, Coach Felicia. Nice to
yes,
see you again.
Coach Felicia, and
Yeah.
we're here to talk about.
What are we talking about this time? We got so much we can talk about.
I know, but
But
we're focused, right? Yeah.
okay, so helping folks avoid the pitfalls that we did. Like
Yes.
helping them to avoid making the same mistakes.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, I don't know, do we just jump into it? Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
jump into it. Okay, you guys. So I think there are times when we make choices, especially depending upon your age. You'll make a decision about something, and maybe you don't talk to a lot of people about it. And I'm sure we probably touched on this a little bit, but we'll just
Yeah. Throughout. Yeah.
to go into it some more. And you're afraid to say something because you don't want them to tell you no, and you're super excited,
Mhm.
right? Because you got pulled into the current of the Kool-Aid.
We were drinking it.
And you don't want that bubble to be popped because you're super
Yeah.
excited about it. And so you don't say anything. And then when you find that that choice maybe wasn't a good choice, or when you start feeling some kind of way like, oh, I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't know, there's something about this.
It's
Even
real.
then, you're still afraid to say something.
Mhm.
And so you keep it to yourself a little longer instead of just like jumping ship.
Yeah.
And And then when you find out later that it really was just a mess, it was everything that you thought it was. Internally, right? You wanted it to be something else, but you don't say anything because you're afraid that you're going to be judged.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
by others in the group and by the person that's running the whole thing, right?
Still,
Yeah.
mhm.
So you wanna be able to recognize before you even get to that point, because by then you pay money. So you don't wanna pay that money because 'cause you're not gonna get it back.
No,
No. So you gotta do your homework before you go jumping in.
yeah, some
Yeah.
research, some additional research, because I
Yes.
think how we both found out, we found out. I mean, I found out through a really good friend of mine,
Yeah.
right? And of course, I would see my friend as being credible, and I know she's very research oriented, right?
Yeah.
In anything that she does, I will share that in any and everything that she does.
Yeah.
When she goes to buy a car, she knows beforehand which car she's decided on. She knows all the bells
Mhm.
and whistles. She knows what the price is. So um, when she said something to me about it, I was like, "Oh yeah, 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 I'll check it out."
Yeah.
So to me, that was she was very credible in doing it,
Yeah.
but it's not her fault. She passed it on to me. It was
Yeah. Yeah.
my
Your
job
duty.
to do
Mhm.
research for myself.
Yep.
Even then, even having been told by a friend or referred to this person by a friend
Yeah.
that I had known for 2+ decades,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
um, and I didn't do that. I just jumped in
Man.
into the momentum of what was happening, and yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to do your research.
Yeah, and for me, she got me organically. It was just I'm moving this back because 'cause I'm so close to the screen.
No worries.
Um, she got me organically, just how people have enough content and enough people following, enough people liking and sharing, and people on her lives that it goes out wider. And
Mm.
so she got me through that. It came across my feed and I'm
Oh,
like, "Oh, what's that?" Yeah, no one told me about her. I got her that way. And yeah.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see how if she's actually doing this again, which I think we think that she is because
She's
we've
never
seen some.
stopped.
Um, think of all the people that she's pulling in still.
Yeah.
And so this episode, again, it's just like kind of sort of a refresher, right,
Yeah.
on what not to do. Do your homework. If
Yeah.
you hear the name, We have Google is available to us.
Yes.
You have all kinds of resources.
BBB.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then,
BB.
if you Google it, you can find out,
Yeah.
like her past
Yeah.
employers.
Yeah.
um, if she actually worked at the university.
Yes. Like
Um,
she said.
yeah.
Wow.
Um,
Forgot about that.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think too, when you're researching, reading people's comments, reviews, there might be some information in her reviews on the book that she wrote, just reviews on the Amazon show that she did. Read the reviews on that. Just try to um, find out who they are, what they did, and see what information people are leaving behind. Because people will go out there and say, "Hey, this book might be okay, but she did da 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 da. This is what she did." So
Yeah.
just really doing your research on the person and trying to find out, are they legit? I
Yeah.
can call myself anything and say I'm so and so and this and that, but am I legit? Like, do I really have a doctorate? Did
Mm,
I do these things I said I did? Research it. See what you can find.
yeah.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah.
then, I'm sorry, I just kind of want to go back to that Amazon thing, because
Hmm.
I will say there was a point that I wonder, well, why? Why?
Yeah.
Why did they not continue with her show? Because
Oh.
they canceled it.
Well, it was a hot mess.
It was.
It
It
really
was.
was. I mean, for me,
It was a
I
hot.
wanted her to see her do well because we were connected to what she was doing. So I really wanted to see her do well. But her behavior threw me off that. But the thing is, I don't really like seeing Black women in that light. So it was like, it might have been a little risky for them because we do complain sometimes when we see stuff that comes out, say on Netflix or whatever. I remember there was this one, and I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was a little girl, a little Black girl, and it was kind of racy in the title. And I
Oh,
remember being bothered by that. Like, first of all, why is this a little girl? And then your title, it was ugly for to see a young Black girl that way.
was it
So
controversial across the board? Like even.
I think the picture had nothing to do with what the story was about.
Oh, okay, okay.
So the picture and the title, it really wasn't. It wasn't that. That was just eye catching to bring people in to see. Oh, what's this?
Mm,
And then you think it's a little girl. No,
mm,
right? So that's how I felt about it. But so people would complain if it kept going like that. Like, this person is just like out of control, and the
yeah,
new.
but there are people that live on that. There are people that
Yeah.
they can't wait to hear more of the
Yes.
messiness.
Yes. But even the semi nudity, that was kind of gross too for a grown ass woman, old as us.
Yeah, but I think we could see even then. I know for
Yeah.
me, like, wow, you knew she was attention seeking.
Yeah. What
You
about the
know,
pictures? Not the one y'all went, but when we saw the pictures of all that nudity.
I don't know.
Like, that's not how we want to be represented. I mean, that's
We're not
rather
judging. We're not
judgy.
judging because she can.
That's,
You know,
that is kind of judgy. It is judgy.
y-
So, but I don't want to be associated with that.
yeah.
With, but we stayed. We didn't run, did we?
No,
You have to listen
no.
to yourself. You have to listen to when
Yeah,
you're seeing things that aren't consistent with your values and your morals. You got to know to walk away. This isn't for me. This isn't what I want. This isn't what I want to put forward out into the world. Like, if you think about my Facebook, I rarely say negative stuff. Sometimes I do, but mostly I rarely say negative stuff because I want to put joy out into the world. I don't want to be known as negative Nancy. Now, outside of the Facebook, I might be the negative Nancy.
No,
I'm negative. I am.
no, you're
But
not.
I like to put forth the positive Mina
No.
for everybody to see it and enjoy it. It's not being fake. It's this is what I want you to see because really that's what Facebook is, what you want them to see. Facebook is not the culmination of anybody's life. It's not. You unless they put everything out there. Like
Yeah,
a Bobby and
that's
Whitney
fair
show.
too. Who?
Yeah. Bobby and Whitney show. Remember
Oh
them?
my, no, I never watched it.
Oh my goodness. It
Never
was
watched
so
it.
much. But I loved Whitney and I always thought it was Bobby that brought her to where she was, but she even admits it was her that brought him in. But yeah,
Yeah, that's a whole nother show. That's
yeah,
really interesting because it's like since her death,
yeah,
there's so many things now that are coming up,
yeah.
and yeah, I can't really. Yeah,
All these people though, all these
girl.
wonderful artists that have just gone,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
drugs is some of it. And Michael, the propanol. How the hell you gonna have? That's the stuff you get a colonoscopy. That's what they give you to put you out while they're doing it. Where you don't remember. I mean, I dislocated my shoulder once, and I remember sitting there, and I was in pain. They were gonna cut my sweater off. I said, please don't cut it off. Just take it off. And to lift that arm, woo! But they didn't do it till after they gave me the propanol. So all I remember is sitting there telling them, "Oh no, please don't cut it off." And then the next second, looking up and going, "Oh, when you're gonna do it?" They had already done it, and my friend was standing there laughing because I was like done, right?
yeah.
So,
Like,
and then I
hey,
started
how
doing
y'all
this
doing? Hey.
because I was wondering when they're gonna put it back in, right? And I'm moving. I'm like, oh, but I still had the meds in me and stuff, but yeah,
Mhm.
so that stuff, it can't be in the house. You can't have that in your house and be taking it. And it's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
Even though he was there physically with them. You can't be doing that a lot. That's a serious drug. I thought I put that phone on silent.
it's
Oh,
okay.
it's my
Um,
favorite. It's
I
one of my
think there's,
favorites coming through.
I think there's a lot. There's a lot that takes place behind
Yeah,
the scenes,
yeah,
and even in talking about that,
yeah,
even if you take it back with us and
yeah,
what we're talking about, this topic,
yeah.
there was a lot that was going on behind the scenes that we
Yes.
didn't know as well, right? She would put on what she wanted
Yeah,
us to see. I mean,
exactly. Same
everything,
way.
everything she wanted us to see. But one thing I will give her some credit for
Oh, yeah, give her some credit.
is
Did you
in
freeze
our
on me?
face. No,
You froze on me. Say it again. Say it again. What did you give her credit for?
sorry, I froze.
Yeah,
She was right there in your face.
she was.
She was right there in your face, even though that I truly believe that there was much more going on behind the scenes, and it
Yeah,
wasn't just. And I don't see myself as a victim. I'm not going to say I was a victim. It was
some
a
of it.
lesson learned, but I think there were other people that were affected as well when
Yeah,
they realized that she was this act. This, I
yeah,
mean, and granted, we could say, okay, everybody's an act, everybody plays a
yeah,
role. This is a big drama that we're living
yeah.
in, and so on. But I think there were a lot of people behind the scenes that were really affected by,
Her assistant.
yeah, yeah. And then I think with the Amazon, because I
Yeah,
did look and but I couldn't even, and here's the other thing, I couldn't even watch a complete episode of it
yeah.
because it was just too
It was more of what we were
much for me.
seeing anyway.
Right. It was just too much. And it's like, that should have been a clue.
Yeah,
I bought the book. Excuse me, I bought the book.
I did
I
too.
didn't even read the entire book.
Not even half.
And granted, there are some books that I read just a little bit, and then I'm working on this book and that book, but this was one, yeah, I know. I don't think I got halfway through. It should have been like, okay, so why do you want to jump into this? And
Yeah,
because it was the verbal, it was the,
Yeah,
everything put together, and then it was the energy of the
yeah,
group, right? So it's
yeah,
like in doing your research, ask the questions.
right.
Ask the questions. Now we have, so much on social media platforms. You could
Yeah,
just throw something out there, say, hey, TikTok, do your thing. Have you ever
yeah.
heard of what y'all think?
Oh, yeah, yeah, you could.
If you if
You
you
will
put
get the
that name
feedback.
out there and you ask TikTok, does anybody have any
Yeah,
experiences with this person?
yeah.
And even though we're doing a YouTube series, it's like if we really wanted to go in hard on this, that's all we got to do.
I say on the last episode, drop the name.
Ah,
You just still don't want to do that. I'm dropping the name
um,
on the last episode.
yeah.
Forget you. I'm dropping the name. It'll be on me.
Ah, well, I think the thing is, it's like I think we should just show up at church. I told you that. Just show up at church somewhere. If we drop
You
the
really want to do that? Get on a plane, go over there,
wouldn't
and
that
show up where she at.
wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, that would be something. Now that's getting physically
We'd
into
have
it.
to get live. We'd have to get live. We'd have to go live on that one.
Let's
So
think
y'all
about
been
it.
following us all this time, and we're gonna go live.
Yeah.
Action shot. No,
Would
no,
it
no.
be
I'm
nice if
kidding.
we
No,
could bring our friends with us when we do it?
no. I don't know if they'd want to come.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't want to come, but it would have been good.
Yeah, it would have been kind of cool to have
We
them.
got 4 women walking in there, and we're like, "Hey, watch
Remember
out!
me? Remember me? Remember me?
Watch out, people! This is a
Yeah.
scam."
So yeah, no, no. So
Yeah,
yeah, just do your research, ask the
yeah.
questions, pay attention to your body.
Yeah, and when that mask comes off, okay, so now you already paid your money. We can't save you from the money because you already paid it. But
Right.
when that mask starts to come off,
Mhm.
believe it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Believe it. That's who the real because
That's good.
the talk really pulled us in and we were like, we're gonna do all this stuff. But as soon as somebody asks a question
Arr, 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 arr.
or were struggling to doing whatever she wanted them to do, then it was attitude and whatever. And it's just, yeah, you see that because someone that truly wants to help you is not going to do that. If they truly want you to continue, they're not going to do that. And some people were on payment plans too, so you're going to lose that if you throw them off. But no, she couldn't help it because that's who she is. Just like sometimes I curse on these because that's who I am. Sometimes I curse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, you're really on the money there. And I think that was the part that really bugged me out. Well, you can kind of see, right? Like you want to drop the name, and I'm like, right. But like,
Child, I'm dropping
um,
the name on the last episode. I don't care what you do. I'm dropping it.
I mean, um,
You can hold on to it
yeah,
because it's not a lie. It's the truth,
it is the truth.
and we have proof.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really happened,
Yeah.
and it hasn't stopped. So yeah, I'm gonna drop a name.
Okay.
Might even title the episode with her name on it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh, that would be wow.
the experience part. I think we're gonna end at 9 because we're not gonna make it to 10, right? With the what we have left content.
Yeah, I think we have one more, and then we just kind of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be the experience code part 9 colon the name with the
Really?
name. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I, it's interesting. I don't.
What you protected?
I think you're right. I think you're
It's
right.
real.
I don't know. I think I'm just kind of like.
I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me, but it's real. If
But
I
you
go
would.
out,
You
and,
wouldn't do what they did.
no,
Yeah, you
if I
wouldn't
go
do
out
what.
and scam somebody, expect that they're gonna do that. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. That
Hmm.
probably would be really good.
Yeah.
And I mean, if this is like avoiding the same mistakes, because we don't know who's watching this that might be already in her
Oh,
grip.
yeah. And does
There could
they
be
don't have
somebody.
a name? that's part of helping people avoid it. We
Yeah.
could drop it today, but nah, let's make it to 9. We could drop it on 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'm not really, I don't know. That's interesting. I'll probably need to sit in that because I don't know that I feel like I'm protecting her. I think that I'm just big on it comes back to you.
Yeah. It's
And
coming back to her when we do that. That's the petty me. That's the petty me coming out.
no, it's not petty. I think I probably need to. Yeah. Sometimes I think even for my own well being, I'm too kumbaya-ish. You know,
Uh-huh.
like you know.
Me too. But
Yeah. But this would probably be good. Yeah, we yeah.
the
Okay.
amount of money we paid, which really wasn't significant, didn't break me or anything like that, but it was a lot, it was a good amount of money. And there are people that paid even more than us.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not for me.
Okay. Think about how
It
much
wasn't
money
even
we
about
paid
the money.
together.
It was about you duping black women. She's a
Mm,
black
and
woman. That's what
we're
bugged me up more.
tearing them apart. People
Yeah.
that were
Yeah.
already insecure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what bugged me out. But
Yeah.
you know.
But the money
But
bugged me too because that's me.
yeah.
The money. Because when I think about how much you paid, how much I paid, how much our
Oh
two
yeah.
friends paid, that's 4 people. Add that all up. That's a lot of money. And
Yeah,
then
because it was
there was
like less
so
than
many more women.
it was just under 100, right? It was
A
probably 100.
hundred? No.
Oh, it was more than that?
Times 9 and
Was it?
almost 10. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Is that wait.
How you forget how much you paid?
No, no, no. I'm talking about the amount of people.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what?
Sorry. I'm like,
No,
oh,
I didn't forget that. I didn't forget that.
you
But
paid a lot of money.
yeah, but I'm talking about the
Yeah.
amount. When you're like multiple times that times you and this
Oh
person
yeah.
that
So
person.
I would
I think it
say
was like 70 or 80 people.
there were a lot of people.
Yeah.
But most of us paid that amount. But there were others that paid way more.
Yeah. Those were those that were.
Thousands.
I wonder how she got out of that. Because you know
Yeah.
what? The other thing is, and I
Me and
don't know,
Sarah.
we'll probably have to talk about this off screen because I did think about this earlier in the week. I do
How
have
did
a
you
question for you
manage
when
it?
we're done. Um, and I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
question for you when we're done here. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to.
Yeah. We went a little
Didn't
off
mean to say
script
that,
there.
but I said it.
Actually, we
Um,
didn't have a script.
oh, we don't really have a script though.
No, we just go.
Yeah.
We take a
So,
subject and we go.
but yeah, research, 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 research. Ask questions. If you ask a question and if they
Kick you out?
get defensive, oh yeah, ha, 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 kick you out. Yeah, and they didn't let me back in.
Never. So really,
Let me back in.
you didn't really quit. She ended you.
Hmm.
She really owed you your money back because she did
Hmm.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, ask the questions. If they
Yeah.
get defensive,
That's
pause,
the
look at
problem.
that, and say, okay, what is this about,
Yeah.
right? And then I would even say start a paper trail. Start emailing, asking questions
Yeah.
about the last meeting.
Hmm.
I don't think we did a lot of that. Um, talk to if they have an assistant.
Yeah.
Reach
Those
out to the
systems were
assistant, ask questions.
really nice. Really
Yeah,
sweet and in the middle.
yeah, I do think that they got duped too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah,
Hmm.
I can't wait to talk to you here in a minute.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we
Uh,
almost done anyway. Yeah.
but yeah, so I don't know. What else do we have? What other
Well, we've
takeaways?
been saying all along to research,
Yeah.
but specifics on research, we gave them a little bit of specifics on how to research or what they should be looking at.
Mhm.
They could, like you said, the TikTok idea was a good idea. Somebody's gonna come out the
Oh yeah.
woodwork,
Oh yeah.
and
Somebody's gonna ask that question, especially
especially
if
if
you
you
got
got
the.
a lot of followers,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. So do that, and then don't forget BBB. Search
Mhm.
Google.
You can look at
Go
their of employment. See
Look
if
up.
it's actually factual, if
Yep.
you actually work there.
Look up their Facebook, all of their social media accounts to see what you're getting. There's another thing. Do you remember? Wasn't there? Didn't we have something that had she was putting out, but it had all these different companies that were backing it? They were like images on. I don't remember what it was, but there were all these companies backing it that were images on the
Yeah,
like
to make
under
it
the ad.
look.
Under the ad, I
Yeah.
think. Not sure, but I think there was. I could
Yeah,
be wrong.
even that, it's important to go and
Yes,
research
check it
that.
out with those
They
companies.
actually are doing that, right?
Are you backing this? Are you supporting this? Are you donating to this? What's going on?
Hmm.
So yeah, there was that. I'm almost sure, but I could be wrong. Could be something else I did because I did a lot of stuff. But yeah, I did some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because I mean, it can look legit, and even
yeah,
then, if you find yourself in it,
yeah,
it happens.
yeah,
I think what's really important, or that I'd like to say is
yeah.
it happens.
It does.
Even
Oh,
when you think you are smarter than that, you know a
yeah. No.
scheme, you
Yeah.
know a Ponzi, you
Yeah.
think you know it. It doesn't matter what age you are, you
Mm,
know.
old.
But don't beat yourself up.
Yeah.
I think we touched base on that too. Don't beat yourself
Yeah.
up. It's like beat yourself up a little bit because it's like,
Yeah.
dang
So
it,
you
why
don't
did
do
I
it
listen
again,
to
right?
me? Yeah, yeah.
You know
But
what?
don't stay there.
I was watching TV last night
Mhm.
and I'm watching a show I never ever watch
What?
ever. It's just not me. But I was watching it and there's this big event they were having, and all these people are there, and I know who they are because I've seen them on social media, whatever. But the crook
No.
from the second one I did, the crook. Wait, no, it was the third one. The second one was the big thing. So that crook was on that show, and I just looked at it. I thought,
Oh, I'm like, oh.
yeah, I'm like, how? Look at this. How could you? Asking myself, how could you even get involved? Look at this, So,
Yeah.
yeah, the show is a reality show, so some of it I
Yeah.
think is made up, but I just was like, girl, you just jumped
Wow.
into this thing, but I didn't lose very much.
Yeah.
It was a very little amount. Yeah, for that.
Was it what you got for the little amount? Was it?
I got some good stuff.
Oh, good.
I got some good stuff because I took it and ran with it. Little bits and pieces where I get here and there, but it wasn't everything you needed. It was just
Hmm.
enough to get you interested to pay big money to stay.
Right. Yeah.
So, and now they're doing it free, like totally free. So, I thought about going back in there, see if I get some more nuggets. But I am not getting ready to pay you 20,000, thirty
Oh my god.
thousand, $50,000 to show me how to scale this or that when
Oh my goodness.
I know after now being in the business that people are finicky and you have to have the right formula for people to catch on to whatever it is you have. And it's got to be engaging and they have to be really interested in what it is. And so you
Mhm,
got to have that right formula. As I work on my formula over time,
mhm.
um, I realized this. So, but at that time, I even knew, yeah, yeah, I'm not going to be a billionaire, a millionaire, or something going through this. No, even though you say you could show me, because if you did, you would be known for that,
Yeah.
known for doing that for people. You would also there would be books, there would be articles, and just like the people that help communities, it would be out there. We would know there'd be no, well, but I thought, well, let me see, this isn't that much. Let me see what I can learn. And I did get some stuff,
Good.
but some of the stuff was trickery too. So,
Yeah.
yeah, some of it. I like to be straight up, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
So,
know. It bothers me with that is something that, I don't know. It does bother me when because I don't think you have to trick.
no,
I think if you show up and if you're true about whatever service or product
Yeah.
you're offering,
Yeah.
you
And
know.
what I've learned, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
You off. And what I've learned from
Oh,
things, I did do one thing that isn't a scam, and it was really good. And it's given me a lot. I tell you, my growth keeps going. People watching, liking, people following that I don't even
yeah,
know. There's no contact. And that was my thing. I don't want to sell to friends and family. I don't mind selling to them, but I want to sell to people that I don't know. And
yeah,
so my community is growing, but it's over time. It takes a lot of time. But this person says you need to be present.
yeah,
So you got to do your reels, you got to do your posts, you got to continually. And so for me, my goal is just to have one every day. I don't even have the goal of having several, but if you could do like 3 a day,
hmm,
different times a day, 3 a day,
yeah,
keep doing it and doing it consistently. People see you and you get all that. That's just a nugget for folks. But I have a full-time job, the business, and I'm planning for that marriage. So I have a lot going on. I don't have the time to do that myself. And even my social media person, the girl that does my stuff, I don't pay her enough to do that. I pay her enough to get me enough during the week.
hmm,
So if I paid her more, I could get more.
yeah,
But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so if you can do that and continually do that, you will grow. You will get more people, and the more people you get, the more people you can show that can see your stuff.
yeah,
And I have several things going on where it's just not the skincare, there's other stuff. So just getting to grow the community. So when I do something, oh, it's a big community that's going to see it, not just my friends and family.
yeah, yeah. It's so important that you bet on yourself.
Yeah.
It's bet
Hmm.
on yourself, and when you bet on yourself, you can take a step back. There's no
Yeah.
pressure to buy.
Right. Right.
There's, again, do your research, read your books.
Yeah.
There's tons of information that's out
There's
there,
so much.
and
You do.
I think it's great to be able to have a coach. I'm not gonna say that, but it's like make sure that the personalities
Yeah.
that you guys connect,
Yeah.
right? Because it's like having a coach should lift you up and should inspire
Yeah.
you to not only bring your dreams
Mm.
to a reality, but to make you want to go beyond that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And so, yeah, do your work. Do your work. So,
And what this lady was doing was a bit of mini coaching. It's not full coaching. She did have coaching for the individuals that paid all the money, the big amounts, but it was a bit of getting us to where we needed to be, but with spurts of time with us. But it wasn't real. But anyway, yeah, even they need to be someone that's lifting you up and not beating you down. And that's
yeah,
not what we experience.
no, that shouldn't happen at all.
Mm, I
That
felt bad.
shouldn't happen at all.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and then there's the girl that she let in free. I always like to talk about that.
Yeah,
But treated her like crap. She was part of the reason why we all walked away because it was just not cool what she did.
walked
Yeah.
away and got kicked out.
Huh?
Walked away and I got kicked out.
Oh, you got kicked out.
Yeah, isn't that something? And I'm really nice.
Paid you back your money. But here we go on money again. But
Yeah,
yeah, she kicked you out.
yeah.
She
But
kicked you out, wouldn't let you back in.
so where are we going next week? What are we talking about next week?
Next week is at
Oh,
9.
we'll just wait, right?
Yeah, we
'Cause,
always do
it,
that. No
it
sense
could
complaining.
change. We could add more, take
Change
some.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But
So
anyway, yeah,
thank
I think that's it. Thanks for showing up, everybody.
you. Thanks for
Really hope
watching.
you got something from this.
Yep,
As always, leave the comments.
yep,
Reach out, let us know if you're curious
yeah.
about who it is, and
I'm
you
ready to
probably have
tell.
seen
You reach
her.
out, I'm gonna tell you.
If you've watched these episodes, it's a great likelihood that you know who we're talking about. You just don't know it yet. On that note, we'll see you next week.
Thank you for coming. Share with people you
Bye.
think need it. Take care. Bye.